Hello, my roses. So as promised, I am going to be doing the reading and uploading it to the close friends so that way that you can get the reading. Two have already been posted to the Patreon, so you should be able to get those. Free Read Friday has also been posted. This Friday, I am working on doing interviews with a lot of people to discuss their just our shadow selves and, things like that. So I'm excited to share those with you soon. If you're wanting to be a part of that, go ahead and let me know. Yeah, a lot of y'all are subscribed, but y'all be scared to talk. It's okay. But yes. So what do I want to say? I want to chat with y'all first before we get too involved into the reading. So what has been going on with me? Because I know I've been out of the way. Basically, I'm really just have been trying to get myself together, just work on myself, just be, honestly, really just working on myself, trying to better myself. Sometimes silence and solitude is the best remedy, where you can get all of the messages that you need that you have been missing, So it's very important that you do spend some time with yourself, Y'all are probably wondering what the hell am I doing, but this is olive oil. I ran out of frankincense, but I've been using this lime and basil and whatever other oil I find around here. And it's just to tap into that third eye, to get it moistened so that way that you can connect. It's kind of one of those things where, when you go to church and they christen people's head with that olive oil, it's like anointing. It's like an anointing kind of thing, to kind of activate the third eye so that way we can really kind of connect. But yeah, you guys, I have just been kind of just working away, just really trying to get to know me, focus on myself. It's important and it's imperative that you do that. But yeah, so enough of that. Do y'all see this, right? That's letting you know that the divine is here. The energy surrounding that. So that's beautiful. It's really beautiful, though, the way that you can see energy, the vibrations, when you allow yourself to. You see that they speak to you in so many different ways. Speaking of which, I need to get some water and put it on my altar. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and sage. So, yeah, we're just going to pour some water and invite our ancestors to come in and kick it with us, Let them know that their presence is always welcome, especially if they're not evil or malicious and they are actually genuinely here to see us win and get ourselves together, okay? So, come on in, the divine. Go ahead and sage that. Because, Spirit has a lot of ways to communicate and connect with you. There are like a lot of different portals around you. There are mirrors. There's water. There are doors. So it's interesting the more that you go into it. I think the first time I had my encounter with like mirror spirits, it was my shadow self. And she was on some shit. Me and her, we cool now, but she was on some shit. Let me tell y'all. So, yeah, y'all. So my first encounter with my shadow self, I actually had 2 encounters with her, but the first one was when I was like sleep, but I astral project a lot. In like, amongst some other things, but and my dreams are crazy. They're always very vivid. So me and her, like I was in a mirror and I was looking at myself in the mirror and I'm smiling at myself. I'm like, and then all of a sudden, like I moved, but the mirror didn't move, yeah, like the movies, right? And, y'all, she was like, come on. I said, hell no. I said, hell no. Y'all was like, hell no. And then so I woke up and I used to be in this Facebook group with like a lot of different, I was like in several different Facebook groups with a lot of spiritual women. And I was talking about it one day, and they were like, "Yeah, you should never go to that mirror realm. You should never go into the spirit of the mirror realm by yourself. Like, you always have to make sure, that you're letting your ancestors know, like, hey, okay, girls want to go over here." But it was really crazy. And then the second encounter, me and her actually had a tussle. It was crazy. Like, we had a full on battle, and it was happening in real time while I was like in the astral realm. And like, I was so mad at my husband when I woke up. I was like, how could you? Like, where were you? I was calling for your help because I was asleep with the girls. And this is like when they were very, very fresh out of the womb. And like, we were sleeping in the bed, and I'm calling to him to tell him, come get these kids. And then he came to get the kids, which is kind of crazy. Like, he came and got the kids, but like, it felt like he didn't come and get them. It was like just like a really crazy thing. Me and her were tussling. But it's crazy. But yeah, that's enough of me talking about that. I'll eventually share more stories with you guys once Instagram allows me to go live, because I honestly do be wanting to talk with you guys and just hang out and just chat openly. Okay, so I'm gonna be using the Myth and Mermaids. If you know me, I'm obsessed with mermaids. Love them. I used to be a mermaid in one of my past lives. Oh, and like the dreams that I've had with that, I'll eventually have to tell y'all all of these crazy things that happened to me, and even allow you guys to share your own. So I'm not really sure what is going to come out of this deck, but we're just gonna see. We're just gonna go with the flow. So whatever spirit wants us to know, we are going to know. And so, okay, are just those two? So we're just gonna let spirit do what spirit wants to do, and I'll read them accordingly, with no ill intent on my behalf, to make sure that we get these messages correctly as we see fit. Okay. Yeah, so we're just going to, just see what spirit has to say. What is it that, we need to be aware of. And I want to make sure there's no ill intent on my behalf or any malicious energy that I have harboring around me. Okay. We want to make sure that we get these messages clear and cut and dry and to the point. Okay. So first of all, the first thing that came to mind is a sting, like a stingray. I don't know if somebody has been watching documentaries, possibly. Or you are at the point where you are trying to sting like a bee. And it could be potentially because you have been overextending yourself. But that has a double-sided meaning, actually. So we're just gonna go ahead and go in order. So the first thing here, we have reaching for the sunset. Right? So this pertains to two things. Also, it's double-sided as well. So the first side of things is simply talking about your vision. We're talking about your vision, things that you are trying to chase, things that you're wanting to go after. You are sitting all your prayers up. You're like, hey, this is what I want. I really need your help. I really need your assistance. Like, help me. I am ready to step into that. I want that. Like, what do I need to do? I'm doing all the work, but I'm not seeing the progress. I'm not seeing anything happen. Like, where is it? Where is the proof? Like, somebody showed me something. So it's like you're losing your faith. But it reminds me of a post that I saw where I think this was Morgan Freeman, and he was talking to a lady, and he was like, people pray to God and they're like, hey, I want patience. And he's like, do you think God is going to give you patience, or is he going to give you an opportunity to learn to be patient? Okay. And that's one of those things. You need to trust in divine timing. The problem is when you think about it, what you're reaching for is also a big thing. Is it actually aligned with you? Does it speak to something that you want, or is it something that you are allowing your ego to take you to? Is it something that you're allowing social media to have a big, heavy influence on you? Is it because this is what your family members want, or this is something that you actually want? So it's one of the two things. You're not thinking big enough. What you're reaching for, it's not that it's not within your grasp. It's simply like, that is not for you. Okay, yes, and I understand, going after you on and, getting it by any means, but If you keep seeing the same outcome on a situation, that should be enough key to simply tell you, okay, maybe I need to sit down and really reevaluate, choose what my priorities are. So you're reaching for something and you feel like you're not receiving the blessings for it, but honestly, you're being blessed in so many other different ways. So it's time for gratitude and grace to really come into effect. Okay. We often tend to focus on things that are frivolous instead of paying attention to a lot of important things. Like, it's the simple fact of let's say you had a business partner and you guys are trying to make a deal on something, and let's say things just kept going wrong where this deal just is it ever going to happen? And it is simply because that is not the deal for you. That down the road, that really could have messed you up, and you would have been in a sticky situation that you couldn't have gotten out of when your actual blessings that are meant for you arrive. So look at it as a blessing in disguise. Yes, it's okay to feel the emotions of feeling defeated, like, wow, what the fuck, can I ever get a break? It's okay to feel those. You need to feel those. And the problem is you're not allowing yourself to feel that. You're only feeling only one part of the emotion. Feel the whole entire thing. Pay attention to the gray area. This is important this year. The gray area is important this year. Okay, we're too busy seeing like, oh, it's black and white. It's not black and white. It's the gray. You see the shirt? You see the shirt? Do you see the shirt? What color is that? Gray. Okay. Make sure that you're paying attention to the gray. There are a lot of things that make up that black and white. Okay. There are things in the middle that are more important. Okay. Your mindset, the people that you are keeping around you, you overextending yourself. You overextending yourself to the point where you are getting fed up and you're ready to sting. You're ready to sting like a bee. People have been taking advantage of you. People are taking advantage of you, which in other terms is the other flip side of it. Your health is taking a big, heavy hit. Your health. And if you notice, each part of your body where it hurts, it all relays onto a chakra that is being blocked or overused or underused, or it's simply a specific sign. You have Aries, Virgo, Sagittarius. All of these signs rule certain parts of your body. Okay, if you pay attention to where that hurts, do a body awareness meditation. I can drop a link if you need me to, and you figure out where that pain is coming from. And when you see where that pain is coming from, figure out which sign controls that. Which sign is in control of that. And once you do that, you can simply see which people with this sign who are taking away your energy and treating you like that to the point where you're being fed up. And half the time, you don't even need to know the sign of these people or all of the other extra activity. You have that intuition inside of you. You know what the fuck people are doing. Okay, you're around people who have that childish mentality. They love to play victim. They refuse to make any kind of big change. They like to gaslight, manipulate just to get what they want. But in the end, are you getting what you want? No, because you're too busy overextending. You're overextending, and you're wondering why friendships keep failing. You're wondering why. Okay. You're wondering why, because these people are not aligned with you anymore. They were meant, and I know it sounds like a broken record when people say this, but those people are meant to get the unhealed version of you. These people are lessons for you. It doesn't mean that you need to stick around. Learn your lesson and move. Okay? Pay attention to the hidden treasures that are within you. We have the seashell princess here. You see all of those treasures in her head, on her head? That is your crown. That is your Ori. Okay? The ruler of your head. All those big, beautiful knowledge and blessings that you have, that crown, that's where all of your information relies. It's all the way through your body, if we're being honest. Okay? Heavy is the head that wears the crown. If you ain't gonna step up and put that damn crown on, or you can't take the heat that comes with you standing in your truth and standing in your light, you're gonna forever be reaching for something. You're going to forever be overextending yourself and reaching for things that are not meant for you. And it's gonna leave you pissed and frivolous. And it's funny that I keep talking about the gray area because this picture is gray. This is the mermaid, mother, and child. Okay. So a lot of you, like, There are a lot of treasures that you have that are hidden within you. You need to work on them. You need to work on these mother wounds. You need to work on your mother wounds, or whichever people in your life who have that very big mother figure in your life. Work on those, heal those. I'm not saying that you need to go back to these people that broke you or whatever, however they made you feel, but do assess, journal, find you different prompts, or you don't even need a prompt. Just let your heart speak. Okay? You are overextending and you hurting yourself in the end because you're going after what other people want, not what you want. Okay, you're gonna sleep on those jewels. You're gonna sleep on those jewels that make you you. You are different for a reason. You are different for a reason. Accept that. Take pride in that. Okay, be yourself. Be yourself effectively, regardless. Because if not, you're going to continue to hurt yourself, and you're gonna be tired. So what you need to do, because this also has a double-sided meaning, okay? So although you're being fed up, you need to learn how to maneuver. Do you see how jellyfish move? They can get into small spaces. They can move their body into weird ways. So it's you being able to overcome these obstacles. You just need to stop overextending yourself and reaching for frivolous things that do not align with you. It's not coming because it's not what's meant for you. You think it's small. You're thinking small. You're thinking small, you're not thinking big enough. Or either that, your priorities. Where is your priority? Have you really sat down with yourself and been like, okay, you know what? What is something I need to work on right now? What do I want to accomplish? Give yourself a brand new goal to achieve, okay? Take pride and have faith in yourself, okay? Pay attention to those gray areas. Everything isn't like right or wrong. Everything isn't just about right or wrong. It's about what made this happen. Why is this happening? What is going on? What the hell am I supposed to be learning from this? Okay, it's a lot of important things in that gray area. People are too easy to overlook it because they want to be right. They want to be right more than they want to be wrong. Or they like the black more than they like the white. Or they like the white more than they like the black. But nobody is paying attention to the gray. Okay? That is what's going on right here, right now. Let's see what else Spirit has for us. Okay, what else does Spirit want us to know? Okay, look at that. All right, we have water elements. Possibly Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Cap. Somebody with a Capricorn stellium, Capricorn placements, Aries placements. Okay. Possibly dealing with a Scorpio. We're talking about water elements here. We're talking about your emotions. Your emotions are being out of whack. You're allowing your emotions to lead you or lack thereof. Somebody is refusing to tap into their emotions and acknowledge that shit hurt their feelings or that they feel a certain way. And you know what's going to happen? You know what a volcano does? You are that volcano. You're getting ready to erupt, baby. You're getting ready to erupt. You're getting ready to erupt. We have Stardust Angel here. Okay. This is really speaking to innocence. This is really getting back to your innocence. And I think this is also tying in. Okay, all of this is making sense here. Okay. You're bottling up your emotions. You see? It doesn't matter how hard you try to hold that storm down, how you try to keep it down. It's going to overflow. It's going to overflow. Those emotions are going to overflow. You're not going to be able to hold those in. Find your innocence, find your balance, heal your wounds. Heal your wounds, okay? Heal your wounds, make your peace, say your piece, whatever the case may be. Stop overextending and stop reaching for things that are not for you. Overcome these obstacles. Overcome these obstacles. Adapt. Don't reveal what you know and how you know what you know, because you don't have to prove your point to these people. You don't have to prove your point. You don't have to prove your point. Stand in your truth. Do what best fits you. Okay? Is the reading. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. If it resonated, let me know as well. I'll try to do these more often once I'm able to go live. So yeah.